What's up, guys? It's New Year's Day, 2017. What an amazing year 2016 was. And I thought, I haven't made a motivational video for you guys in a while, and many of you I've known have made resolutions for 2017, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that. Because what do we do when we make resolutions? Every year we say we're going to do something different this year. We make these great plans, and let's face it, what happens, right? They don't always pan out. They don't always happen. And here is one of the reasons why I think they don't. And I think all of us need to really pay attention to this. A lot of the times we make resolutions not necessarily for things we want for ourselves or objectives that we come up with ourselves, right? Sometimes there are objectives that are external that validate our own success, or what we think validates our own success. Success. And the truth of the matter is, those are always the ones that we tend to fail to meet. If you are setting expectations and goals based on what other people want you to do or expect you to do, guess what? You'll always fail, because that's subject to the whim of somebody else. And they're subject to changing their minds all the time and moving the goalposts. And so that external validation, somebody saying, yes, that's a marker of success, if you don't set those as your own personal goals, they're meaningless. They're that much harder to achieve. It's no wonder that when people make these resolutions every year, I am going to quit smoking, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, I am going to, whatever it is, they never seem to pan out beyond the first month or two. And then it just falls to the wayside. And then comes the next year, and you look back and you're like, why is it that I'm making the same resolution every year and I'm not getting there? It's because frequently you're making those based on somebody else's or maybe unrealistic goals.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out.
And maybe there's such things, by the way, as stretch goals. Things that are like, reach for the sky sort of things. And I think we all need to have those, because that's what motivates us to do better and better beyond our abilities every time. But they're the realistic goals. And make them goals that you can achieve. And it's better to have goals that you meet in increments than these lofty goals that you can't ever make because you feel like you never make progress. Let's make a quick video on motivation for you. It's been a while. It's the new year. You guys are now starting to make resolutions. I want you to think long and hard about what those are and what those are going to be and how meaningful they are to you. How do they help you get to your ultimate level of success, whatever that is? So I want to have you guys talk to me in the comments below. What are your goals? What resolutions did you make for this year? And how are you going to go about them? How do you measure your success? And how are you, more importantly, going to avoid that sort of failure or lack of meeting that success? Because I got to tell you, Failure is essential, it's core to success. So you never worry about failure, but you want to be making progress towards your ultimate life goals. That's one of my objectives this year, is to bring you genuine content that's really for you, that you want to see, and I want you to help me get there. Stay tuned. And guys, have an amazing 2017. Let's seize this year. Make 2017 yours. Ciao.